I got very excited about this game, so I was like, I need to stream this again. I'm hoping it's picking up the sound. I think I've set the right options. For now, always go to the wrong place. It's like I want to share it. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, apparently not going to sneeze. Okay, I'm just gonna check I've got the right... No, I can't check. Alright, I'm just gonna switch over to the stream. So I got really excited about Poe and Munro. Usual ethics statement. I'm just gonna get straight to it, so... Just waiting. So it looks like the sound. Oh, I see there might be people in the stream, so if there are people in the stream, please let me know that you can hear me, and you can hear the lovely dulcet menu. Hi Barry. You can hear me? Can you hear the menu? Ooh, and thanks for the host, Dopey. Yes. Ah, perfect. Awesome. Right, so I'm just going to hit new game. Because we're going to make some different choices. We're going to find that damn cat sound. And we're going to see what happens if we leave Poe to die. Wait, no. That's not a good thing, right? We shouldn't leave Poe to die. Also, we're going to see if we can win rock, paper, scissors today. Because, you know, the cat's in the middle. Thank you. It was just like, there was a cat sound. And I was like, oh, but I wanted the cat sound. So yes, we are live. Thank you for tweeting out earlier, Barry. I really appreciate it. I was having a look at the FMV game that you're producing, and it looks really cool. So I shall be watching for more
Dark
of
Knights
that.
With Poe and Munro.
Why is Twitter saying I'm not following you? Alright, I'm going to fix that. There we go. That's better.
You're listening to Radio August.
Radio
Dark
August.
Knights with Poe.
And Munro.
And Munro. Oh, it's a cat. It's very faint.
You can
Yay!
never find the right
Cat
button,
achievement.
Not
It's
at all.
Somewhere behind me.
I'm merely demonstrating that this shows the cat's meow. And on that note, what's next, Munro?
Poe. It's on the
hi,
schedule,
Leaky.
silly.
I know that. I'm just making it sound like you have a choice.
Okay,
I still
then.
want to punch him here.
What shall I choose? Let me see.
Photo.
I choose a long walk on the beach.
Yeah, beach.
Yes. With the moon's bright eye bobbing on the black tide.
No. The sun is shining, and the sand is hot and soft between my toes. Wouldn't you like to walk on a beach with me, Poe?
Alas, I fear I would burst into flames at the sun's first embrace.
But
Yeah,
you were
I feel
outside
ya.
this afternoon.
Then I must simply hate the beach.
That's a shame. I hate skinny dipping alone.
I'd never dream of letting you skinny dip on your own.
Oh,
I'm
that was
talking of
definitely.
wet dreams.
Dreams
and nightmares.
with Poe
Excellent
and
choice,
Munro.
Munro.
I didn't have one really, did I?
You always have a choice, Munro. But that doesn't mean you can change.
Maybe you should try interpreting the next call of the stream, Poe.
I fear I would lack your warmth and insight. You
got
have
that
the
on your first
ability
play.
to turn even the most ghoulish visions into something hopeful.
Not always.
Do you suffer from nightmares, Munro?
Doesn't everyone?
Tell me about yours.
Well, there is this one I've been having lately.
Go on.
Oh, thanks
I
for all the
can't
hosts.
see. I'm stumbling around trying to feel my way in the pitch black, but I keep bumping into people. It's like I'm trying to push through this crowd, but they don't know that I'm there.
Perhaps you're feeling isolated.
Ooh, appropriate.
Maybe. But I'm not interested in them. They're just in my way. It's like I'm searching for something. The number 9. But what does 9 represent, Poe?
Ooh.
Well, according to Dante, there are 9 levels of hell.
Well, I feel so much better now.
I did warn you. Perhaps you should help our next caller. They're already waiting.
My mixer notifications.
Frankie,
on,
you're
my Stream
live
Deck.
with Munro.
Hi, Frankie.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Well, thank you. I think all voices are beautiful. What do you think to Poe's voice?
I hate it.
Okay. So, what's your dream,
I
listener?
gotta try and remember what
I'm
I
in
picked
August,
last time.
and wherever I go, all I can hear is the radio. It's everywhere. It's loud and relentless, but there's this bird. She cuts through the noise and guides me. I listen to the bird, and I fall blissfully asleep.
That's very interesting. People dream about their surroundings a lot. And a dream within a dream? That's nothing to worry about either. What do you think, Poe?
I think you have a hardcore fan, Munro.
Yeah, I was
What
super
did
excited
the
last
bird
time, so
look
I made a lot of
like, Frankie?
decisions.
Beautiful. Angelic. But it's trapped in a cage. A prison. But there's only one warden. And the warden is weak.
There's a warden.
Another bird. With a rumbling voice that makes me angry. It plumes its feathers, but my bird, the one that calls me, she's not interested in him.
And she's caged.
Munro, this is obviously a prank. He's talking about us and trying to be funny.
But it's a dream.
I never said it was a dream.
Well, I think we've had quite enough of this.
Listen to the warden jangling his keys. Don't you see he's imprisoned you, Ellis?
Well, Frankie, we don't use our first names on air, so I'm just gonna stop you there.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Munro.
And we'll be back with more dreams and
I can't remember what I
nightmares
pressed last
later.
time.
But first, August, how about a short, dark tale?
Maybe I did
to
that. I should have
chill
cut
the
him off.
nerves? And we're clear.
Well, that went well.
Indeed, just another totally normal person calling into our show.
I don't know how we attract them.
I do.
How long is this story?
It's just a quickie, but if you'd like it longer, there's plenty more I could queue up.
I can
Oh, hang on a
still
minute.
hear you.
I didn't I
Sorry,
must have hung up
Frankie.
last time.
Thank
That was
you
a
for
new
your
one.
dream.
Oh, that was new. Brilliant.
Thank God he told
Oh,
us.
that was brilliant.
That could have been awkward.
Very. Maybe I'll just have a cold shower.
Oh, I love that scene. You didn't click on my stream when the prompt came up? Oh no. Okay, we're going to kick the note away this time. Or hide it under our shoe. Ah! And speak of the devil, Poe just liked my tweet. Or rather, Clemens liked my tweet.
What are you doing?
I'm stretching. Is that allowed?
Of course. I just thought you should relax. Sit. Close your eyes, maybe.
And what if I don't? You'd have to punish me, wouldn't you, Mr. Warden?
Alice,
I've been very naughty. What's that?
I think you know what it is.
No. That.
Oh, that's nothing. Ignore it.
But yes, everyone, thank you for the host. Oh, she still sees the notes. Oh, that was going to get saucy.
Don't.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, please don't kill my
Hell,
precious.
why were you hiding this from me?
It's just some psychotic listener, that's all.
Frankie?
Not necessarily. We have lots of psychotic listeners.
How can you joke about this as a death threat? It's clearly a death threat.
Thank you, Jess.
I knew it would upset you, but I'm an old hand at this, Alice. People see you as a celebrity. It
Not that
makes
my
them do
Stream Deck is
abnormal
picking anything
things,
up
but
from
they're
it
just
today.
normal people.
Silly thing.
When did you find it?
Someone slipped it under the door.
Just now?
Well, yes, but it's nothing to worry about. We've been getting them for the last few weeks.
Weeks?
Maybe a month.
So that could be a killer behind the door.
Maybe, but never when I've looked.
Poe.
It isn't locked, Alice. People can just walk in anyway.
There's a window in it as well. Why don't they just look through the window? I don't remember what I did. Open the door.
Poe.
Let's see if Poe gets clapped on
There.
the head with a fire
I
extinguisher.
told you it was nothing to worry about. Tea?
Ooh, yes please.
You're not going out there.
It's a little hot.
You're going alive.
It's
Understood.
27 in here. I think that was a different pick. I'm trying to get a completely different playthrough
I
here.
think I'm gonna go home.
Don't be like that.
How could you keep this from me? I thought you cared about me. What if I'd been killed?
They're from my wife.
Gwendolyn?
Yes, Gwendolyn. It's her perfume.
Ooh.
Does she know?
Twist.
I work late when I don't have any work to do, and I kiss her on the cheek instead of the lips. Yes, she knows.
But does she want to kill me?
She doesn't know who with. I love you. I love each and every one of you listeners. I'll never be a frowny face again.
Good save. Been having any more bad dreams lately, August?
Okay, who's our next listener?
Frankie!
It's Frankie again.
Put him through.
Frankie, you're live with Munro.
I didn't finish what I had to say.
I'm sorry about that. You can carry on now.
Sometimes the radio gets too much. It makes me frustrated. So I go into the belly of the beast, and I hide, and I listen, and I wait.
So this is a dream that breaks into other dreams. Of course, there are no segues for dreams. Poe?
The belly of the beast. Have you been leaving messages, Frankie?
Yes, John. Yes, I have. Have you been getting them?
What did the messages say?
I'm going to kill you.
Cut.
Sorry, Frankie, we seem to have lost you there. But if you're still listening, I think your dream expresses what a kind and
bit
gentle
back last
person
time.
you are deep down. And the fact that you want to protect the bird tells me that you would never hurt anyone in any way. And I think that's really special, Frankie. So, thank you for your dream.
Someone's at the
Don't.
door!
I'm not hiding, Munro.
I'll do it. If it's Frankie, maybe he won't hurt me.
You don't know that. And what if it's my wife?
I thought you said she didn't know.
Hide. Hide.
Oh. What the hell? What the hell? What the? What the?
And scene. I hope you enjoyed, fair listeners. Everything you just heard was an elaborate fiction. The first of many fictional dramas on dark nights with Poe and Munro.
It does look like he's got ketchup on his cheeks, though. Did he just stab Tim? Frankie? Yep, ketchup. Oh, hello, I got to take it to your grave or something.
It's done.
Like that achievement. It's behind me. I can't move.
With self-defense, Al. We will never talk of this again. Ever.
Well, I suppose it was possibly better than
Let's just
bonking him on the
go.
head with a fire extinguisher. Sorry, Tim. Maybe next time we'll let Alice go out and pick up the phone instead of bonking you on the head with a fire extinguisher. That was slightly dramatic. It's a good thing the stream is an 18 plus. We're not going to poke her this time. Because last time it made her jump, and that was mean. How is this
When I
ever
was
going to
12,
end well?
My father died. He was riding his bike to work and he got hit by a bus. A school bus. My school bus. It was all over very quickly, but I was at the back of the bus and I could see everything.
So that's why you stabbed him?
Didn't move. Didn't get up. Died instantly. But the image of it somehow stayed with me.
You think?
It doesn't anymore. I couldn't tell you what it looked like. Mother told me a secret. There's a way that you can make your memories disappear.
Last time we picked the orange, so
Can
this
you
time
today
we're going with the apple.
disappear?
No. But you can. Pick one of these.
Apple this time. Gotta make a different decision. They all matter.
Now hold it tightly in your hands and close your eyes.
Now what?
Think of your most troubling memory from this evening and imagine the object you're holding is there. Picture it.
At least this time
So you can
she's
see
not a
it.
killer.
Okay.
You have to make yourself believe that the object is there.
Okay, it's there.
Now open your eyes.
It was apple juice, not ketchup. You cut an
Oh,
apple
what?
with that knife.
Throw it away. When you throw it away, it will take that memory with it.
Denial,
And if it
not just a
doesn't?
place in Egypt.
It definitely will.
Ah! Okay, Frankie definitely can't come back from getting stabbed though, right? And buried in the backyard? She didn't throw
Finally
the apple
tonight,
away.
police are appealing for anyone who might know the whereabouts of 35-year-old veterinarian Francisco Bilson.
Oh,
Mr. Bilson was last seen by his wife a couple of nights ago at around 7 o'clock before returning to his office on Chaucer Street. Please contact
The August Police Department if you're able to help. And that's your August update with Poe.
and Munro.
So what's next, Monroe?
I
Nightmares
give her a hug.
and dreams.
Dreams,
And nightmares.
I really want to give her a hug.
Poe and Munro.
Are you okay?
I'm
She's
not
even-
feeling that well.
Worse than when she bonked him on
But
the
we
head
do
with
have
the
a
fire
caller waiting.
extinguisher.
I'm sorry. Maybe some other time.
Don't worry. I'll take this first one. It's Frankie.
Don't mess with me, Poe.
It is Frankie.
The venom in that voice.
Put him through.
Oh, I like this part. I like this, Monroe.
Frankie, you're alive. Frankie, you're live with Monroe.
Who is this?
It's Frankie. Thank you for what you did.
Frankie? You're What did we do?
You gave me peace. Thank you. I was doing bad things. I've done bad things.
What have you done, Frankie?
Locker number 9.
Ooh,
At August train station.
9.
Her head's in there. The dogs ate the rest of her.
You've killed someone?
No. I've killed people. The other girl is behind the gym in an industrial bin.
What the?
She may be gone now. I liked her hair.
Why are you telling us this?
Because I want forgiveness, John. And because the police will never find me now.
What
Will
the hell?
Sorry, listeners. We're going to have to cut to a break.
Okay, we've got to go to...
You're dead.
I am dead. You buried me, don't you remember? But I'll be in touch. Soon.
Is that Tim's voice as well? No, that wasn't. Because there was
time on Dark
it was
Nights
Justin.
with Poe and Munro.
Our funding's running out, isn't
I want to
it?
go to locker number
Months ago.
9.
How do we pay it back?
A radiothon.
In bed with Poe and Munro.
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It's Millicent.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
If the station shuts down, I don't know what I'll do.
Now I have even more
Yes.
questions!
Dark Nights.
And also,
Poe
yes,
and
2 was
Munro.
really good, but also incredibly creepy. We're going to make opposite choices. So, okay. We chose cats! Woohoo! You played an ident this time. We tried on the notes. And then Frankie again. I think I went to listen at the door last time. We've not called the police. We don't trust the police, do we? We let Poe greet Frankie. We let Poe cover up the murder. Well, yes, he did the murder. I didn't poke her on the sofa. Yay! And picked up the apple. Gave another percentage point towards apple. Wow. Well, that was a completely different ending than I expected. And also, can we not go to the locker? I want to... Mind you, it said her head was in there. Maybe I don't actually want to go to the locker. Nope, I still have more questions. And I guess I've still got at least a third ending, if not more. Yeah, too many questions, Barry. You just got... I guess I see why you've played it 10 times. I'm only going to stream it twice. And I think I'll save more endings for when the Xbox version comes out. Definitely. So then I can try and get an even differenter stream. Oh yes, this one has Millicent in. Yeah, we'll get an even differenter stream. Because if I can unlock everything on the Steam version, then when the Xbox version comes out, there'll be nothing new. Yes. Achievements are the best. Even if you
Dark
mistakenly call them
Nights.
trophies.
With Poe and Munro.
In bed with Poe and Munro.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
Poe! How are we still here?
My rainy day savings.
You can't use that. That's for you and your family.
No,
I
you're
still
right.
love the mugs.
Think of it as a loan.
Okay, well, how do we pay it back?
We send a seed of hope out to Lady August, and she blossoms it into fruitful return.
Or we could have a fundraiser.
Yes, a radiothon.
I'm thinking a 24-hour sponsored broadcast. We could call it
Lady
In
August,
Bed
yes.
with Poe and Munro.
Oh, someone should draw Lady August.
You think people will pay us to sleep together in bed for 24 hours?
No, silly. You're not allowed to sleep.
How? Gee, forgave him awful quick.
Did we really need that camera?
Yes, Poe. It's proof that we stayed here for 24 hours.
I think I clicked on
Under
her
the
last time.
covers or on top, Munro?
Oh, you're such a gentleman, Poe. But I like being on top.
I'm sure you do.
Because I'm the boss.
Yes, and because it's been 12 hours and you haven't got under the sheets yet.
Oh, you're so observant, Poe. You're like Sherlock Holmes.
Puns!
Here we go.
Puns!
Welcome back, listeners. That was The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. We're now halfway through the show, and it's time to take your calls.
No calls.
I can't see any callers. Is it working properly, Poe?
It is the witching hour. Maybe everyone's gone to bed.
It has on one
So-
side Poe and the other not
We're
Edgar.
totally alone.
And Munro's
we
has
could have
not
lurkers.
Marilyn on the back, which is cool. You should make a leaky not something on and then you'd have like a similar style.
What do you mean, lurkers?
People that lurk but never join in. They're probably out there right now.
You mean listeners, right?
There's nothing on the back of the
Lurkers,
Joe mug.
if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
Poe says not Edgar. And
They touched me!
What touched you, Alice?
Something. In the bed.
It was probably just my foot.
the Munro
up to
one
the
says
covers
not
for?
Marilyn.
Strange. Nothing there.
There was.
It's probably a spider. Oh,
Well, thank you, lurkers.
We couldn't get scared without you.
Indeed.
that's when the camera went fuzzy.
I'm getting a very strong sense of
There we go.
deja
That's
vu.
when they passed out.
What about you, Munro?
If you mean, have I ever been in bed with someone expecting greatness and then been sorely disappointed, then yeah, I'm getting deja vu.
It's that positive attitude that brings all the donors to the yard. Speaking of, dear residents of August, please keep donating. Whatever you can afford. Let us keep making radio for you. There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Bathroom.
Of course.
Okay, this is the bit I don't like. Or at least, let's see if we can make a different outcome. Though I did like it when I did kick him in the balls because that was funny.
Freshen
Sorry.
up. Go back in. Be a queen.
I don't know what should be on the back
Be
of
a
the jar
tired,
mug.
hallucinating queen.
I'm thinking maybe not a guy. Oh, I can't do that. I am so... Oh my god. I am just like in awe of people that can do eyeliner like that. I've never tried doing it on the top because every time I have tried doing it. I know, but I kicked him in the balls
Munro.
last time.
I need you to put this on.
Oh, this is different. Okay, we'll
I'll fall over if I put it on now.
Sit on the bed.
this is
then.
different. Okay. So the eyeliner and the lipstick do different things. Okay, good.
I'm very trusting, you know.
It's a game I've made up. I think our listeners will enjoy it.
I hope I enjoy it.
Okay. I don't get the slightly disturbing bit where I have to kick him in the balls.
Now what?
I'm going to put something in your hand, and you've got to guess what it is.
Not this game again.
But you're so good at it.
Are we live?
Yes.
Okay then. Go for it.
Okay, this is different.
Ow! That's sharp, Poe.
I'm sorry, Alice. Put some pressure on it.
Oh.
Can you take the blindfold off, please?
Just a second.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna like this?
Almost done.
What the? Okay, I didn't like
There.
that.
We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do? Did you fall asleep? It's only been 12 hours.
12 hours?
Yes. You look like you've seen a ghost.
I had a nightmare.
Dreams and Nightmares with Poe and Munro.
No. It was real.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
I'm fine.
Sleep deprivation, it can play tricks with the mind.
Not after 12 hours.
Yeah. I guess.
So, 15 minutes.
I need the bathroom. Again.
Again?
Still, that's like my entire existence.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tap.
She doesn't love you.
Tap,
Who
tap,
are you?
You know who I am. It's Millicent.
Millicent. No, I touched her last time. God damn it. Should
Millie.
have gone with the phone.
Yes, Millie. Millie, what are you doing here?
Don't play games with me, Edgar.
Edgar? I'm not Edgar.
Fine, Poe, have it your way.
Okay.
But what did you bring her for? The girl?
Alice, she's... You need to leave.
Leave? I can't leave. I died here, remember, waiting for you. Sorry, my love. I've just waited so long for this moment, for this day.
Bad dreams. Just bad dreams.
Bad dreams, go away. Good dreams, here to stay. Alright, we're not going out the door this time. Because that was a
Nope.
creepy rabbit.
No.
Tap.
It's a door. A door. A door.
Ah, it was in the bleak December when each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
Did you miss me?
You're Lenore, aren't you? From the poem.
Yes. You changed my name.
For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore.
Nameless here forevermore.
Why are you here?
Because you're dying, Poe. I'm here to collect you.
None of this.
Oh, this is still different
None
though.
of this is real, is it?
You need to sleep now.
I think that's probably the opposite of what I need to do.
Rest. Can't you hear them calling you?
I need to see Alice.
Murderer.
Oh no, she does go outside. Well, we're not touching the bunny. We're not touching the bunny. Not gonna touch the bunny this time.
Poe? Poe?
I don't know what's wrong with her leg. I think I clicked on it last time. I think they're shaking. I feel really bad letting her fall down, but... I'm probably supposed to pick her up. Okay, one more go. Oh, it's way harder to click on with a mouse, is it? Okay. Well, you should play with a controller. All the best people do.
Poe! Is that you? Poe?
Okay, this time remember we choose Munro
Oh,
over the rabbit.
Thank God. Where are we? What's happening? Is it a dream? What are you doing with that?
There. We've got 15 minutes. What
This
shall
is
we
the
do?
violent side of Poe. That's dark
can't believe you
Poe
did that.
and Munro.
What?
Come with me.
Where? We've got 15 minutes.
Come with me.
Alrighty. Where we going, missus?
Poe? Are you really Poe?
Course, governor. What's the jig?
Poe. This can't be happening.
Okay.
Poe?
Munro?
Who is she?
That's your question.
Yes, that's a bit strange, Alice. Perhaps should have led with, why are we tied up?
Well, I thought maybe you could ask that.
A lover's tiff, Edgar. This new one not up to snuff.
I wonder if we get
What's she
to see
talking
the Not
about?
Marilyn bit.
She thinks I'm the real Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, you are named after him.
I'm not Poe. I'm Poe.
What's the plan, Poe?
Get out.
Okay. We'll free Poe
I
this
feel
time.
so weak, Alice. The rope's too tight.
I'd rather you stayed tied up, to be honest.
What? Why?
She doesn't care about you.
He's been killing me.
What?
Killing you, controlling me. He wishes he was Edgar, but he can never be. Never be.
That's why he's killing me?
No, that's your dream. You think he's killing you, smothering the person you could be.
Don't listen to her, Alice.
I'm so tired.
I'm happy it ends this way. With you.
I'm frightened, Poe.
I love you, Munro.
I love you too, Poe.
Her hair is a gorgeous colour in this lighting.
Do you hear that, Poe? Do you hear it? John?
Absolutely gorgeous.
John, we need to end this. How do we get out of here?
Get woke. Oh, this is why stairs are bad, Leaky. If you don't have stairs, it's easier to go fetch things. Alright. Come on, Munro, wake up. Hi, Jesse.
Oh,
Alright, this time we're leaving him. Because we're mean. Or I want to see what happens. Door! Because last time we woke him up, we were being nice. But he slit our throat and then whacked us with a thingy. So this time... Oh, and he also murdered someone. You know, so... This time we're just going to leave him there. Oh, I got John Doe achievement. Oh no. Oh no, I feel bad. Did I just like end the game prematurely?
it's strange, him not being here.
Oops.
I feel silly talking to myself.
I did all the time.
If he was here, he'd say, "The show must go on, Munro. Tell them what happened."
Also, happy birthday, Jesse.
Listeners, if you're squeamish, take a 5-minute coffee break. Now.
Just kidding.
For the rest of you, last week, Poe and I were poisoned by carbon monoxide gases. A poor bird got stuck in our central heating flue and sadly passed away. There is no good news, but thanks to the insurance and the builder's negligence, our station is now fully funded. I'm not a selfish girl. Everything I do is for the good of others. But it always leaves me alone. I never killed those birds. I never fed those birds. I never put bird food in the flue.
Or did you?
And I didn't kill Poe either. The doctor says he'll be fine. They just need to keep him in for a few more days' observation before they can let him out. Go and visit him. Oh, and listeners, one more thing. Radio August is my home now. And I'll do anything to protect it. Anything.
I think that has to be like the best ending.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watts had gone missing.
He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back. So what are you saying?
We worked the case ourselves.
This time Joe dies.
You be good cop, and I'll be bad cop.
Yes, I'd like to report a kidnapping, please.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have things between the dots. I just see the final picture.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. I spooked Munro out of bed. I chose the eyeliner. I think I also chose to touch Millicent last time, but I did get a new video, so that's okay. I avoided the knotted door. Ha ha ha. Not a door. I chose to untie Poe first, except that I didn't actually untie Poe. It was funnier when I untied Munro, actually. And I left Poe sleeping. I'm liking this darker Munro as well. Dark Poe, dark Munro. Investigate the Steam overlay thing. I managed to turn off the friend notifications, but with the achievements being stuck literally behind me, it's not great. I kind of want to move them up there and make them bigger so I can actually see them. But I might need to use some kind of custom overlay, and I am not used to Steam. If anyone does know how to do that, then that'd be great.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
But for now...
Caller on line 3.
Is that a bad thing?
I changed the number after Frankie. He's the only one that knows it.
Frankie's dead. We imagined all that.
So we take the call then?
Let's not take the call. Mainly because I can't see what the other option is, but let's let it time out.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
No.
Agreed.
And here's Yvette on line 2.
I love your show.
Thanks, Yvette. I love your accent. What's your question?
My question is, do you care about people?
That's a strange question.
It's an AMA, Munro. Ask me anything literally means ask me anything.
Yeah, I know.
Post-training.
Do we care about people? Yes, of course.
Speak for yourself, Munro. I'm an animal lover myself.
So you don't care about people.
No, I do care about people, just
I'll catch
I
you in
care
the
about
knowledge.
animals more.
So you care about animals more than people.
Present company
Sure,
excluded.
I want to
of course.
edit a Steam file.
So that's a yes and a no.
Wait one moment, Yvette. So if I was crossing the road at the same time as a cute bunny,
Cute
and you could only
bunny!
swerve and save one of us, you would choose the bunny.
No, clearly I would save Munro.
I'd save you, obviously.
Well, that's reassuring.
I said I'd save you.
And how long did you have to think about it?
I like to consider things.
You have a split second.
Well, I wasn't timing it.
Fine. Save me or a cat.
Cat! I'm sorry.
You.
Oh, how long was that?
Oh.
Sorry, I should have been quicker.
You should have.
I'm not a big cat fan.
I thought I selected the cat.
Does that answer your question, Yvette?
But that was a funny interaction.
Yes, I think so. I do have another dilemma.
It's hard to see which one
Maybe
selected.
we can help Yvette.
I'd rather not say on air.
That's all right. Happy to help. It's about time for a short break anyway.
Stay on the line, Yvette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes to answer more of your AMA questions. Until then, here's something slightly more interesting instead. We're off.
Yvette?
I've got a hostage.
A hostage?
He's a boy from August High.
Why is he a hostage, Yvette?
I had a crush on him, but he turned out to be unpleasant.
So you kidnapped him?
No, I took his drink.
Is he okay, Yvette?
Not really. He has not woken up yet. But now that I've spoken to you, I'm probably just going to let him die. I like animals more than people anyway. Like Poe.
Yvette, I was joking with Munro.
Thank you for your help.
Did you get the number?
No, it's withheld.
Ed.
Maybe she was joking.
We should call the police just in case. Tell them what was said.
Really? I'm not sure. I know it's a sensible thing to do. But what if it isn't?
How can it not be?
If it is a prank, we'll be wasting police time. If it isn't,
The police will take action.
this is the August police we're talking about here. That's 2 guys in DuPont drinking coffee and watching YouTube.
So, they're not busy then.
So they're useless. The kid will probably be dead by the time DuPont's finished his sandwich.
I'm calling the police.
Fine. But we still have to do something.
What do you suggest?
Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watts had gone missing.
Ah, yes, I remember. He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back.
What are the odds that Yvette has got Joe hostage?
Almost as high as Yvette not being her actual name.
I know the headmistress from the high school. Maybe we should talk to her.
Or maybe the parents. They asked for the story to be run.
Parents first.
Okay.
I want the bunny
Let's meet
though.
the parents.
I love how she's playing with his ear.
You have news about Joe?
Is Joe still missing?
I really like
Yeah,
those over
missing.
thing.
Since yesterday.
We thought it was a prank, but we had a caller on the radio, a girl. She said she was holding Joe hostage.
Live on the radio?
No, we were off air.
Good. Have you told the police?
Yes, of course.
And what do they say?
They're looking into it.
Oh, this is bad.
Calling the police?
Yes, calling the police. I just got a call a few minutes ago.
From a woman called Yvette?
She asked for money. And she said if I told the police, she'd kill Joe.
Oops.
I'm so sorry, I had no idea.
I did try and stop you.
Mr. Watts, is there anything we can do?
Write me a cheque for £50,000.
That's a lot of money.
Why did she tell you she'd kidnapped Joe?
Dunno.
Perhaps she was going to announce it on the radio and then lost her nerve.
But she said she'd kill Joe if I called the police.
She said she had a dilemma, which suggests that she was in two minds. It could be that she's a foot soldier, working for someone else.
We're just trying to help. If the police already know, then what's the harm in having another pair of eyes looking for Joe?
I suppose. What do you need to
Already
know?
a different video if I hadn't called the police.
Can you tell us a bit about Joe?
He's good. He is good. He did a marathon last month to raise money for Dorothy May.
Dorothy May?
Yeah, she's an 80-year-old with a acoustic neuroma. He helped her with it. He mows the lawns for the old folks around here for free.
So he's an angel.
Really good.
Any reason someone might want to hurt him?
I've been thinking about this over and over again, and I just can't think of anyone who would.
Nice whistle.
Yeah, that's Joe's. He's a runner.
I have to
I
ask
run
about the
too.
whistle.
Is that him in the photo?
Yes. That's when he just passed his driving test.
Has he got a car?
No, he prefers cycling.
Do you think his dad killed him?
You think Joe's dead?
If Joe is dead, I bet his dad killed him.
He's just upset.
Why isn't he out looking for Joe himself?
He's probably over the limit.
He didn't seem that drunk.
Functioning alcoholic. I tried that on for a while.
Really?
We haven't got time. Come on.
Sorry, yes. What's next?
I think we should meet the head teacher now.
Where else is there to go?
Okay, so we don't get to go to the guest house if we do this route. Oh, I wanted to play
Are we
with
breaking
Violet on the
anything?
bed.
Did we break anything to get this far?
No.
Oh,
All the doors were
pouty
open.
face.
We could search the whole school.
Deserted schools are creepy.
Agreed.
Yes, we are very sneaky. Okay, I'm going to look in this thing. I don't know what clicking on Munro's head would do.
The register is for a Miss Clay, and Joseph Watts is one of her pupils. Where do you think Miss Clay resides?
Who knows? Maybe she's staying at August's guest house.
Aha!
Sorry, it actually says here, August Guest House, room 6.
Poe.
Well, you did very well, my love.
Guest house it is then. Miss Gallagher owns it, doesn't she?
I have no idea who that is.
Violet. Munro knows who Violet is.
I'm gonna talk to Miss Gallagher. You find Miss Clay.
Why don't I talk to Miss Gallagher, and you find Miss Clay?
I'm going to see Miss Gallagher. Whichever. There we go. We get the scene.
Hello?
It's Alice. Alice Munro?
From the radio.
Yeah, from the radio.
And what brings you here, Miss Monroe?
One of your guests, actually.
Well, I'm happy to chat, but you will need to help me strip.
Oh,
The scene is just...
okay.
I'm so glad I got to do the scene again. I know I should have gone for Miss Clay, but... I wanted to do the whole clicking on the bed thing.
Yes, of course.
To strip the bed?
Yes. Yes. Sorry, that's how I do it at home.
Okay, that is quite funny and slightly
I'm
awkward.
assuming this is about Miss Clay. She is my only guest.
Yes, the school teacher. One of her pupils has gone missing. Well, being held hostage, actually.
Hostage?
We had a caller on the radio. Someone calling themselves Yvette said that they'd taken this boy, Joe Watts, hostage.
Watts? Oh, yes. The family's been in August for a long time. They manufacture and sell fireworks, of all things.
I love fireworks.
Ghastly things. All that metal in our drinking water makes my thyroid throb just thinking about it.
They're fun though, right?
If you're an unethical hedonist,
I will Google that when I get home.
do.
Click on the bed.
So your guest, Miss Clay.
School pays for her. She's very quiet. Doesn't watch television, which is odd. Goes out a lot at night.
Any idea where?
No. She usually seems happy when she gets back, though. And she smells earthy.
Earthy? As in muddy?
Not on my carpets. And only if she's laundering her sheets before I get to them.
Earthy, though.
Yes. Like the smell of fresh rain on grass.
You must have a great sense of smell.
Well, when you run a guest house, you develop all sorts of senses you didn't know you had.
Smells earthy after a long night's out.
Sounds decorish to me.
Sounds weird, but it could be relevant.
Particularly if Joe is being kept somewhere dirty or muddy. Tied. Beaten. Frightened.
That's specific?
Too many movies. Is that all?
For now. Thank you, Miss Gallagher.
Not at all. And please do drop by again, especially if you need a room.
If you think of anything that might help, please give me a call at the radio station.
Surely you want me to call the police if I notice anything?
I suppose that depends. If Miss Clay comes back covered in blood, I'd probably call the police right away.
Well, I shall use my better judgment then.
I think that went slightly better than
Well,
last time.
I didn't get much out of Miss Clay. She said Joe was a litter bug.
So she's an eco-warrior.
Yes. I wish we could have recycled our meeting, actually. How was Miss Gallagher?
Kinda dominant. I liked her.
Maybe I shouldn't let you hang around with other redheads.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Let's circle back to this later. Did she say anything useful at all about Joe?
She said Joe's parents sold fireworks.
I suppose that could be useful. Anything else?
She said that Miss Clay goes out a lot at night and comes back smelling of earth.
That's odd.
Yeah, she has a great sense of smell.
I'm sure it's a clue of Sherlockian proportions we'll probably never decipher. Seems we're out of leads. I'm still up for visiting the headmistress again.
We could drill Miss Gallagher some more.
Give it up, Alice.
I'm trying.
The headmistress, then? Denied. Let's see Dallas Umber.
Seeing as you've never actually mentioned the headmistress's name.
Want to play good cop, bad cop?
Do we have to?
Okay, you be good cop, and I'll be bad cop.
You're going to rough her up?
No, just if you think she's not telling us everything, leave it to me, and I'll get the goods.
I'm not going to lie.
I would. She's coming.
Can I help you?
Miss Umber, I was hoping you could help us with the missing pupil.
I told the police everything yesterday.
We just had a caller this evening claiming they kidnapped a boy. Any idea where he might be?
Missing.
Umber, Clay? I'm confused now. I got a little bit mixed up with the people.
So that's it? There's nothing else that you can tell us?
That's it.
You're lying, Dallas.
About what?
The missing kid.
Kids.
Kids.
Ooh.
It's not a secret, is it? We've had 2 other children disappear. Joe's the 3rd.
Do the police know?
Yes.
Interesting.
They know. The first girl was fostered, so although she went missing, it was...
She's been abducted.
No, just back on the street somewhere, anywhere. But not here.
So... they're not even looking for her.
No, I expect they are. But I'm just a head teacher.
Of a school that loses children.
I don't lose children. They don't go missing on my watch. It's when they're out there in the big, ugly underbelly of August.
I'm sorry, Miss Amber. We didn't mean to accuse you.
Who's Miss
It's quite
Clay?
all right, Mr. Pope. I know you're just trying to find Joe. Here, go and visit Wes Marie. She's currently off school for a spot of R&R. Her head's a bit mushy, but she purports to know where the missing children are.
Thank you, Miss Amber.
I'm now confused
Miss
who Miss
Munro?
Clay was.
Sorry, Miss Umber. Thank you.
Noted.
Yeah, that was a great bad cop there, Munro. You were really bad.
Let's go see Wes Marie then.
Let's not rush this. I think it could be worth seeing Miss Clay, too.
Yes, because we're
Okay.
going to...
Home, James. Let's talk to Miss Clay.
Anything you say, milady.
Who's Miss Clay? Because
You
we
can
never
talk
saw
to
Miss
the
Clay.
landlady while we're there.
Divide and conquer. Should be interesting conversations.
Except I did that last time, so I really need to talk to Miss Clay, whoever Miss Clay is. Is she the teacher?
Mr. Pope, have you found Joe?
I'm afraid not, but I do have a new lead. Does the name Wes Marie Bolton mean anything to you?
Where's Marie?
Yes. Do you know her?
She was a pupil at the school.
Was?
She's on extended leave. Mental health issues, I believe. I take it you've not been to see her yet.
No, I thought I'd come and talk to you first.
Joe's definitely not going to
There's
be
not much I can tell you about her, I'm afraid.
Any relationship between Wes Marie and Joe that you know of?
No, sorry. I'm actually headed out soon. Perhaps we can continue this chat tomorrow.
Yes, of course. Going anywhere nice?
Just for a walk.
Was Wes Marie one of your pupils?
No, I never spoke to her.
Sorry for wasting your time.
That was a lie. Poe's not a very good lie detector.
Wes Marie's family stayed at the guest house once. Talked about the missing.
The missing?
She didn't know any more than that.
Miss Clay said she'd never spoken to her. A dead end.
We've wasted time, Poe. We should have gone to Wes Marie first.
Hindsight's always 20/20, Munro.
There's no time for math, Poe. Let's go.
Agreed. Wes Marie, here we come.
People don't normally want to hear what I have to say.
We do. We want to hear about Joe Watts.
If I tell you what I think, they'll topple my meds.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Just tell us what you can.
Don't be silly, Poe. We're not going to tell anyone.
Mr. Corners?
You can tell us anything.
Alright.
Just tell us what you can.
Have you spoken to Miss Clay?
Yes, she's told us everything she knows.
I doubt that. I think she knows what happened to Joe.
What's happened to Joe?
There was this after-school club. Green for Life. It's pretty political, actually. I'm not sure why they allowed it.
Whatever you can tell us.
It's about saving the planet. Miss Clay's pretty militant about it. You know, planting trees, recycling, handing out leaflets, that kind of thing.
Sounds kind of good.
Well, it isn't.
Clubs in August become cults, Munro.
Sounds like there's more story
I
there.
had to write up a table of our class. Those with the most impact on the environment were at the top.
You were in the club.
Impact on you. That subtitle
How
was
else would I
wrong.
know about it? I'm only telling you because the top 3 have gone missing. Joe was 3rd on the list.
Have you told the police all this?
I'm on antipsychotics with a history of mental illness.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I hope you find.
Any idea where he might be?
No.
Oh no, we found out last time as well.
Hey, you have a whistle too?
Ha!
Like Joe?
Yeah. We ran together sometimes. It's for start-stops.
Guest house.
Or Miss Umber, or the parents.
Really, Poe? She just said it was Miss Clay.
Yes, and Miss Clay said they'd never spoken. Maybe she's just got it in for her.
Teacher.
This is a mistake, Poe. But
we're just going round in a
I think the
circle. It's
headmistress
quite
would
funny.
probably be more use than the parents.
Okay. Miss Umber it is.
I wonder if we can ask about the whistle. Also, why is Miss Umber still at the school late?
Yes. Green for Life, I know of it.
Miss Clay's kidnapping pupils based on a list.
Miss Clay just handed her notice in.
Think, Miss Umber, is there anywhere she may have gone? Anywhere she may have taken Joe?
How Park Woods. She's obsessed with the place. The students plant trees there all the time.
We gotta go.
Aha.
Joe!
I don't think he's going to be alive. We took way too many steps.
Joe?
Go!
Maybe he'll be a tree, but she didn't say anything about turning into trees this time. Sorry, Joe. Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't look good. That looks a bit dead. Sorry, Joe.
We're too late, Alice.
No. No. This is all our fault.
Oops.
He wasn't eaten.
A
He was
thorough
murdered.
death?
We think Miss Clay had something to do with it.
Vet, she's the one the police should be finding. Do you have her voice recorded?
Yes, we record all incoming calls.
Do the police have it?
I already sent it over. I'm sure they're working on it.
I guess I'd better go and identify Joe's body. Whatever's left of him.
You still seem fairly intact.
August's wolves pretty much eat anything. One time, there was a whole school bus of children
What
and...
are you doing?
I think you can save that story for another time.
Of course. Sorry. We're sorry for your loss. We'll see ourselves out.
Where do you think Miss Clay is? No one can find her.
Far away from August, I should imagine.
I feel responsible.
Don't. It's not like you made all the decisions that led to Joe's death.
If they ever invent a time machine, I'm coming back and I'm saving Joe.
Good luck with that. Maybe he was always doomed.
No, I saved him the first time.
That's gloomy.
Fate and destiny, Munro. It can't always be changed.
We never found out who Yvette was either.
Some things will always remain a mystery, Munro.
Non. Ce n'est-il pas un mystère?
Attends, maman, Yvette. Un moment, maman. J'ai fait mes devoirs.
I thought you were doing a race, Jessie. Elle parle français!
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and
What's up,
Munro.
We have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves.
Not
Monroe,
letting her
are
get
you
her
ready
way
to
this
meet
time.
your past self?
I was born ready.
Okay. We might have to take a very brief break to get some tea.
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Okay. So, we cut Frankie's call. Ooh, in the minority there. I saved Munro. I chose to call the police. I visited the parents first. I chose to see Violet with Munro because I had to see the awkward bed scene. I let Munro question Dallas. I possibly did that last time as well. And I let Poe deal with Rosemary. Okay. So, I should be back. Yes, it is tea break time. I should be back in a few minutes. Enjoy the funky tea break music, and then we'll be back with the Dr. Decker episode. Right, I'm back. Hopefully everyone's got their tea or cold drink because it's probably a bit hot for tea. I diluted mine a little bit with some cold water. Alright, episode 4, the Decaverse. And I've got the hiccups. I've also got cold brew tea. I like a choice. Ah yes, that's Lara Lemon. So yes, this time she's not getting our money. I'm going to pick some different deck of choices as well, see what happens.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro. Maybe we should have a safe word.
If you're worried,
I'm worried I won't like it.
then we should definitely have one. What do you think, Miss Baratsky?
It's Madame.
I'm sorry, Madame Baratsky.
You must feel relaxed. So if a safe word would help, then yes.
What should it be?
Ooh. Clown.
Clown. Thanks, Raspy.
Raspy?
That's what Poe calls him.
It's how he talks.
Oh, creepy.
Places, everyone.
Raspy the Clown.
And we're live in 3, 2... Welcome back. As promised, listeners, we have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky is a past life regression therapist who claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves, from ancient Egyptian concubines to Cold War spies. Welcome, Madame Baratsky.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, it wouldn't be our show without my better and more beautiful half. Say hello, Munro.
Hello, Munro.
Munro has bravely volunteered to be put to sleep by Madame Baratsky this evening.
You make it sound like euthanasia.
She's going to wake you up again. Aren't you?
Of course.
Remind me again why you couldn't do it, Poe?
Dodgy knee. In just a moment, Madame Baratsky will put Munro into a trance.
Hurt lately.
I prefer hypnotic state.
Not my knee.
Into a hypnotic state. And we'll ask her to describe what she sees. Later on, we'll be taking your calls. Have you lived before? Do you remember any past lives? Or is it all just a money-making racket? Let us know. Munro,
Yes, Poe?
are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Let's hope you were reborn ready. Madame Baratsky, take it away.
Now, Miss Munro, please relax. Close your eyes and focus on the sound of my voice. Listen to nothing else but my voice.
Madame Baratsky has started the regression process.
Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you.
Sorry, I had an itchy nose suddenly.
It won't work if you fidget.
I'm sorry, I'll be still.
Let's start again. Listen to my voice and nothing else.
Oh, was I supposed to click on something then? I didn't actually. I was reading the Discord.
Focus on your arm.
Oh yes, that was it. I was supposed to focus on my arm.
Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you.
I have an itchy nose suddenly.
It won't work if you fidget.
See if I can
I'm
push her
sorry, I'll
up.
be still.
Let's start again. Listen to my voice and nothing else. Focus on your arms.
The hot
Feel how
redheads and the
heavy
hero
they
with no
are.
boots. I like
Feel
that.
them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you.
If it doesn't work, how many times can we make it not work?
Sorry, I had an itchy nose suddenly.
It won't work if you fidget.
Before
I'm
she
sorry,
just
I'll be
gives
still.
up.
Let's start again. Listen to my voice and nothing else. Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep.
I really do have an
dark.
itchy nose.
Let the darkness consume you.
I'm guessing I have to eventually click on my arms.
Good. She is fully relaxed and suggestible.
Yes.
Now
I've
you've
got
crossed into
cross
a
fans
life
going
you've
on
lived
here.
before. Do you
Probably
remember
hear a
who
slight
you are?
hum.
Yes.
Munro says she can remember a previous life.
Shh.
Do not rush. Let the world come to you. Let it reveal itself to you. Let the world envelop you. Step into the world and become your former self.
Water. Not Edgar.
Now tell me what you see.
It's the couch! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ice graph. Is that your wiggle of anticipation? Oh yeah. So I have to click on
I'm
the
Elizabeth.
question mark. I didn't get that last time.
That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
No.
Oh. My mistake. Where's Dr. Decker? You don't know, do you?
He might be dead.
It's okay. I was just being polite. It's nice to see a new face. What did he tell you about me?
Stabby relationship. Drink.
Ah, my drinking problem. Yes, that's my cover story. Actually, I probably do drink too much.
She looks very like Willow in this.
Let's play a
scene.
game, Doctor.
Very like Willow. No, we're not playing any games.
We're already playing. You think of something, and I'll guess it.
A square.
Why are you thinking of a square? That's so dull.
Sorry.
Don't say anything. I mean, you haven't said anything since you arrived. Do you believe me now? That I can read your mind?
No.
Don't say anything then.
I'm being obtuse.
I'll keep doing my thing. Something happened at work. The dry cleaner's in town. I can't switch it off. As soon as I lock eyes with a person, I get their thoughts.
Don't lock eyes, don't lock eyes! Oh no, it's too late. Okay, eyes and... What is that? Is that a photo? Which one did I pick last time?
I'd like to be a brain surgeon, but I didn't apply myself enough. I am pretty
Pokemon
nimble with
battle,
an
yes.
iron, though. Anyway, there's this guy who walks in with a suit. It's got a stain on the trousers near the zipper. And all he's thinking when he drops them off is, Sharon can't pick these up, Sharon can't pick these up. So he starts screaming at me that he needs the hour service or he'll have me fired. So I call the manager. I guess Sharon, who doesn't want to pick them up, is his wife or girlfriend? Either way, he clearly doesn't want her to see the stain. But Sharon is also the name of my manager. I call Sharon over anyway. Sharon! Sharon! This guy's face is a picture, but he's holding it together. Sharon comes over preoccupied. She's thinking about the washing machines. She is the manager, so she normally does that, but this time was different. She was thinking about Nisha. Spinning away in one of them. Nisha? She's a part-timer, waiting to start uni. Sweet looking, but salty. Anyway, the store manager hears shouting and comes over. The customer, let's call him Ed, says that we shouldn't be advertising something we can't deliver. Says he's a lawyer and he'll sue us. The store manager, whose name I intentionally forget, says he'll sort it out. Sharon, in the meantime, has gone ashen. I don't know if Ed's a lawyer or not. That's not the important part. Ed finally gives in, throws his suit at me, and leaves. The manager looks at me and says, "Can you work your magic hands over his trousers?" He's thinking of me topless, in a hot tub, but with way bigger breasts. And some other things I'd rather not remember. Knowing people's thoughts eats your soul.
Bit like Rose. Rose eats your soul. Ooh, I wonder how many souls we can get Rose to eat.
Fine. I guess I painted the picture, you might as well think it. Thanks for letting me wear a bra, though. They're still too big. Anyway, I take it round back to start working on it. And that's when I see her. Nisha. Like a ragdoll in a hurricane. Just spinning inside this big machine. Her face smashing against glass and metal. Blood pouring out of every opening. She's a mess.
Banana?
Can
No,
you
we're
see
not going to
any
banana this time.
jewelry? A ring, maybe?
Yes. A ring.
Good. I need you to get it for me. Do you understand?
I understand.
No, you don't get the ring this time.
Well, this is fascinating, August. We'll be back with more of Munro's past life in just a moment.
What's going on?
I'm helping Ellis uncover her past.
Why does she need to get this ring?
Oh, it's just a technique I use.
I think you should bring her back now.
It would be dangerous at this point.
Then do it at whatever point it won't be.
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
I wonder if we can get away with not asking about the ring. Okay. Let's talk about Nisha.
Sharon's in a psychiatric hospital now.
Sharon.
They arrested Sharon for Nisha's murder. Sentenced to 18 years. One for each of Nisha's. Is that enough? Maybe murder should be punishable by death. People don't change, do they? They just get worse. I did see Sharon once after the trial. She didn't talk. But in her head, all I could see was Nisha going round and round. Her mind was literally stuck like a broken record. I watched the trial from the gallery. Not many people made eye contact with me, but Sharon did. She wanted to die. Really die. I don't think she killed Nisha. Sharon's defense. She said Jared killed Nisha. The Umbrella Man. Jared's the Umbrella Man. It's a nickname. We were on a works do and it started raining, and then Jared pulls out this tiny umbrella out of nowhere and then gets handsy with any girl stupid enough to duck under it. Hence, Umbrella Man. Sharon's fingerprints were all over the machines. And her husband was having sex with Nisha. That's all the jury needed. Nobody saw her do it though. She just didn't have a good enough lawyer. People with money get away with murder all the time though. Don't they? Fair enough. I live on benefits, so I probably shouldn't murder anyone. Nisha worked for Sharon as a housemaid. That's how she met the husband. It's so cliche. Nisha was desperate for money, and he was desperate for attention. I never told anyone this, but Nisha charged Sharon's husband for sex.
Smart.
I mean, she said she would have done it anyway, but since there was a chance of getting paid, I don't think Sharon knew. Would you pay someone to have sex with you, Doctor?
We said no last time, so we've got to say yes this time.
I'm not offering. I just like throwing out the occasional risque question and then reading people's minds. You get the truth that way. Nisha was good at cleaning, what can I say? Often I'd go to the back of the machines to hoover the lint trays out, and Nisha was there with Jared, hoovering away already.
Okay, so we've done all of those. Alright, let's ask about the washing machines.
They closed down the store for a while so the real cleaners could come in. They got rid of all the blood.
She looks like a completely
It
different
wasn't
character here.
just
It's
blood.
brilliant.
Her skull had split open and was grating against the metal drum. Some of her teeth.
Fascinating actresses.
Sorry, Doctor. What did you want to know? Sharon's fingerprints were the only ones on the machine. Actually,
How's everyone doing
Hers
this week
and
anyway?
Nisha's. The police thought she'd struggled against the machine, trying to fight Sharon. Nobody heard anything, though. Berg. Perchloroethylene. It's what they use in dry cleaning machines. But Nisha didn't drown. The spin cycle broke her spinal cord, so she was paralysed for a few minutes while her
I still don't like
face
this bit.
mashed into everything.
I wonder what's the minimum you have to ask to be able to get through this bit.
Shock probably got her first. Yeah, dry cleaning machines have huge locks. There's no way of shutting yourself in. You really have to get a friend to help. Or manager. Nisha kissed me once, so I slapped her. We were in the machine room. She said she'd got something in her eye and would I take a look? So I did. Her irises were lovely and big, dilated. And while I was looking, she just kissed me. But her mind, it was beautiful, shimmering. And then when she kissed me, it all fell away. All that was left was shame, fear, repulsion. So I slapped her. What did Nisha think about? Nisha thought about Jared a lot. She hated him, but she also wanted to sleep with him at the same time. It's pretty common. I'm sure there's an interesting scientific term for it. Yeah, angry sex. All anger sex. I'd probably take either right now. Nisha was asking for it, wasn't she? I mean, if your partner's cheating on you, you murder their fling, right?
Yeah, we totally say yes this time.
Doctor, you'd recommend I'd kill someone? I'm pretty sure that's not in the rulebook. I think Jared killed Nisha. I told you about the Umbrella Man. She hated him. But in a lady doth protest too much kind of way. Maybe he killed her. I saw Nisha's body in the machine. Her eyes were still open, crying blood. But I looked into them and there was peace. Nothing else. Just peace.
Tea time.
I'm allergic to nuts. Is this definitely normal milk?
Uh-oh. Game crashed. Hang on.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
I was afraid that was going to happen. I heard that if you click on the to drink the tea, it crashes.
The milk's a bit funny. Maybe it's on the turn.
Don't drink it then.
Clown.
Munro, you're back.
She can't hear you.
What's wrong with her?
You can go in after her. Just sit down, please.
What's happened last time?
How can I go in after her? I'd have to get in her brain.
I'm very good at what I do.
Maybe we don't touch her. I don't remember. Did I touch her last time? I think it's just instinct.
Sleep.
Very susceptible, Poe.
There's a good boy.
But if Poe's in there, why don't we see him? Okay, so we've asked all of those. We've asked all of those. Asked all of those. Umbrella Man. We're not asking about the ring.
Jared. The Umbrella Man. He's weird. Like a spider. Sharon ducked under his umbrella that time, and his hands slithered around her body and kind of rested under her breast. Everyone knew he was touching it, and Sharon just gave a weak smile and wriggled away. I tried to read his mind, but it was like a stereogram. His facial expression didn't change. Nothing. It was like he was wrapping his arms around his prey.
Creepy.
He didn't seem to be particularly enjoying touching her breast, just for science.
Science!
Jared's mind was a mess of coloured dots that didn't make any sense. I never knew what he was thinking. Ever. There's only one other person I know that's like that. Are you trying to say that I don't understand my own mind? I come from a long line of overthinkers. Or maybe I don't. Jared quit after the murder. Well, so did I, to be fair. Well, I've kind of quit everything now. I'm not suicidal. Just need to live on a different planet or something. I already said that Jared killed Nisha. Or something did. Do you believe in the supernatural?
I have to say no this time.
No. It's not science, is it?
I want to give her
Jared.
a hug.
Killed Nisha. Jared was the last person to see Nisha alive. I know something happened. What's the point of having this gift, as Dr. Decker calls it, if you can't help people with it? It's a curse. Doctor, I'm sorry, I need to go. I'm being ripped. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry.
Oh, interesting. Different ending. Didn't get the ring. Yes, my bank account is safe.
In an hour, you'll wake, as if from some deep sleep. and I'll be gone.
No, I wanted to wake up and stop her from stealing my stuffs. I think I have that
should
bag.
cover it. I'll see myself out.
That pink bag. I have that bag, but in like a bluey purple. Or at least I had it.
Dr. Decker.
So, still didn't get an Agent X mention.
On that note, here's a message from our sponsor that you're sure to enjoy. Police are looking for Miss Baratsky. It's a shame she didn't stick around.
Was she even licensed?
She came highly recommended.
From who?
Herself, when she knocked on the door yesterday morning.
You let a complete stranger take over my body?
I didn't know what she was going to do.
I feel so violated.
Hi, Paul.
I can't even tell our listeners.
We were robbed. She literally took my wallet and your purse.
I know. That was everything I had.
And that wasn't all she took.
What else is gone?
My adoption papers.
What?
My adoption papers are missing.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Well, I am. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Still don't know what's
Sorry,
happening with
Poe,
the adoption papers.
I wasn't suggesting that.
It's unsettling when someone takes something so personal.
Just who does she think she is?
A past lives travel agent who robbed us whilst we were dreaming.
But it wasn't a dream. You were there. You and me.
It's 27
Yes,
degrees.
just like Wizard
It's
of
very
Oz.
melty.
Maybe the reason the people looked familiar is because you made it all up yourself.
So, are we dreaming now or is this real? I can't tell anymore.
Want me to give you a squeeze?
No, this is real.
How can you be so sure?
Because in my dreams you're much more of a charmer.
And richer, I'd imagine.
Too soon, Poe. Too soon. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. You're live on air, Line 1.
There was an animal in the road, howling like a wolf.
He said it was a hairy animal.
Oh yes,
Size
we
of
gotta
a
try
man.
and get out
And
on
the
the road
moon
this
was
time.
full. We're going werewolf hunting.
I'm Casper Light. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
No, this time I'm going to Wolf Lane.
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake.
Dark
Red,
Nights.
rock, paper, scissors.
Poe and Munro.
Excuse me. Okay. Alright, so I picked the clown. Creepy clown. Chose a cool drink of water. I thought of a square. I think murder should be punishable by death. Well, I was just picking the opposite. The rich people can't avoid objects. I'd pay someone to have sex with me, and I would murder my partner's fling. I don't believe in the supernatural, but I did at least get a different ending, so that was good. Still didn't get the Agent X mention. Search Detective mentioned that, and I'm like, maybe different choices. Don't know. At least she didn't get my bank account, but apparently my wallet had all I had.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro. Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
Again, Munro? It's only been a week.
I know. I just can't stop myself.
What is it this time?
I've been taking too many selfies.
Well, they say pride cometh before a fall.
Which is why I won't do it on a cliff.
This isn't much of a confession, Munro. Haven't you got something more scandalous?
You haven't seen the selfies.
Sounds like Munro's beyond saving. But what have you been up to, August? It's time to come clean in.
Thanks, Paul.
Now remember, callers, no last names, no strings attached, and no consequences. Just call in to confess and let us absolve you of all of your sins.
It's cheaper than therapy.
And almost as effective.
This isn't blasphemous, is it, Munro?
God, I hope not.
Excellent. We have a caller on line 1.
Line 1, you're through to the confession booth.
Hiya, it's me.
You're live on air, Line 1. What's your name?
Oh, Beck.
Welcome, Beck. Spill forth the burning secrets of your tormented soul.
He means, what do you want to confess?
I, crashed my boss's car.
Oh no, that's terrible. Were you hurt?
No, but the car was, totaled. It was a Rolls. Oh.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, how did it happen? Were you swerving to avoid something?
Yeah, there was an animal in the road. It was really hairy. Must have been a bear or something else, because it was huge.
A hairy bear.
As big as a human. Honestly, maybe bigger. I remember because it was a full moon.
A full moon, you say?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Interesting.
Well, that sounds mysterious, doesn't it, Poe?
It does indeed.
Thank you for your confession, Beck.
Yes, thank you, Beck. It sounds like you're still traumatized by your experience, but I'm glad you weren't physically hurt. Father Poe says, you are forgiven. And we'll be back for more confessions after this message.
Well, that was kind of strange, wasn't it, Poe?
Yes, although I get the feeling he was angling for something.
Really? Seemed genuine to me. You don't think... No, I'm being silly.
You're not being silly, Alice. I suspect he was trying to make us think the same thing.
He said it was a hairy animal.
The size of a man.
And the moon was full. You don't think there could be werewolves in August, do you?
It does seem unlikely.
Poe, you're not going to believe this, but there's a full moon tonight. Maybe we should leave early and check it out.
Don't you have other plans? It's your birthday tomorrow.
I wasn't planning on having an early night.
Let me call Gwendolyn.
Yes.
Welcome
that just puts
back,
right
listeners.
in the mood. Mention the
This
wife.
is Dark Nights with Poe.
And Munro.
And we're in the confession booth.
The confession booth.
Line 2, you're through to Father Poe.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
What is your name, child?
Casper.
And what dark anguish burns your mortal soul, Casper?
He means, what would you like to confess?
Nothing. There's actually something else I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Off the air.
Well, you'll have to wait a little while, Casper, until after the show.
Well, I could wait until then, but that might not give you enough time.
Time for what?
To save yourself.
Well, you're in luck, Casper, as I have a story queued up. Listeners will be back in a few minutes after this spooky tale. Okay, Casper. It's just us now.
What are we saving ourselves from this time?
Don't go to Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane.
Well, we might be. The werewolf, remember?
Yes, you are. But you shouldn't.
And why is that, Casper?
Because it will be the last time anyone sees you.
Why?
I can't give details, but something bad will happen if you go to Wolf Lane tonight.
You know, if you want us to take you seriously, perhaps elaborate on the something bad will happen bit.
There's a billion other places you could go, and I'm just asking you to avoid one. But if you have a death wish, go to Wolf Lane.
Is that a death threat, Casper?
No, this is your future.
Just picked all the same
Trust
options.
me,
Sorry.
I know.
Because you have a time machine?
Because I was there when it happened.
Well, we're certainly putting the dark in dark nights tonight, August.
Maybe we should stop taking calls.
Nonsense, Munro. What would this show be without the heady mix of terror and titillation provided by our callers?
Well, this radio host has been titillated enough for one night, which is good, because it's time for Betty Buys. Sweet dreams, August. Thank you for listening.
Yes, and remember, don't have
nightmares.
With Poe and Munro.
So what do you think?
What do you think?
Actually, I enjoyed Casper's call. Very inventive. We should ask him to write a story for the show.
You think he was making it up?
Of course he was. You have to learn to be less trusting, Munro. People will take advantage of you.
Well, we wouldn't want that. So, still fancy a trip to Wolf Lane?
Oh!
There's a good boy.
Oh! Bork, bork, bork.
You really think we can see werewolves?
It would be foolish to rule it out altogether. I know it's almost your birthday, but, well, a full moon waits for no man.
Or werewoman.
Exactly.
I guess it could be romantic. You and me huddled in the car, looking at the stars. They say Wolf Lane's the best place in August for stargazing.
Do they?
There's hardly any light pollution.
That must be happy birthday, my love.
It's not my birthday yet.
You're such a tease, Munro.
It's only teasing if I don't follow through.
You don't need to do that. It's not a hold-up.
I beg to differ.
This is for your own protection.
Who are you?
I'm Casper Light. I'm...
From the show. You just called into our radio show.
Oh no. I must have come back again.
Are you okay?
No. This means I've already failed.
What is it you want exactly?
I work for a company called Coit Industries. They do experimental stuff.
A scientist?
No, I'm Eminem.
The rapper?
Mishaps and malfunctions. We clean up messes. I'm here to save you.
Casper the rapper.
Save us from what?
Disassembly. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane. You told us not to when you called, so we're going straight home. Isn't that right, Munro?
Yeah. I'm so tired.
See? There's no need for any of this.
Please, put the gun down.
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake. Don't try it. It always ends badly.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Okay.
Okay. He looks so keen. Alright, let's see if we can win. It's random. I hate random. We're going with paper. Damn it. Should have gone with rock.
Back you go.
Oh yeah, they're in the soundproof booth, and he's talking at them, and they can't hear him.
Where are we?
It's funny.
Are you okay? We're in the sound booth at the studio.
Why?
I don't know. He's locked us in. I've tried the door already.
Is there another way out?
Death? I'm assuming Casper will let us out when he's done with us.
Happy birthday to me.
I'm not getting
You
Skip.
said you wanted to try something different this year.
Not that I want to skip, but I'm not getting Skip.
I'm sorry I had to do that. It's to keep you safe. I work for a company called Coit Industries. We specialise in speculative technology. I say we. The science team do the heavy lifting. I'm just M&M. Mishaps and malfunctions. It's my job to clean up the results. Normally I don't intervene, just let it happen, then clear up. But people will still be listening to you years from now because I've saved you.
So, the whole werewolves thing.
I didn't want to wake up alone.
I don't get it.
Let's face it, birthday or not, you'd have gone home to your wife after the show. I know you'd have stayed late and we'd have had some fun, but eventually you'd leave. Like you always do.
Munro.
I just wanted someone to wake up with. To wish me happy birthday and give me a hug.
But what's that got to do with Wolf Lane?
Nothing. It doesn't matter now. Maybe if you get a time machine, you'll find out.
I'm not gonna get to visit there. I'm annoyed.
Okay, it's like this. Around midnight, you're on Wolf Lane. At the same time, an organisation I can't name is testing an experimental weapon. The test glitches, you get fried, and M&M are called in for disposal. Because it's not your normal run-of-the-mill explosion. Tomorrow, the news spreads that you've vanished. You're never found. Time travel is Coit's most profitable service. The key is subtlety. You don't use it to kill Hitler. You use it to manipulate election results, justify wars, or in my case, rescue 2 local radio hosts so you can keep listening to their show. You're welcome, by the way.
Let us out! Let us out!
No point yelling, Munro. It's soundproofed in and out.
Fine. Let's use our mind power to open the door.
So that is how the world ends. You didn't hear it from me.
No, you didn't.
I wish you'd say something. I'm just gonna go. I'll leave it another minute just to be safe, though. Good luck, Poe and Munro.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Hi, Superboy.
Did I just open that with my mind?
Try locking it again.
Or we could just leave.
Thanks for the host.
Yes, best not to mess with telekinesis. Ladies first.
Thanks, Poe.
Still go to
Let's hope Casper isn't out there.
Wait. Sorry, I forgot. There's still time to go to Wolf Lane if you'd like.
You're driving.
Thank you. I wanted to see this bit. I was like really sad if I'd missed it because I didn't win it.
You're live on air,
Oh,
Lionel.
hello.
What should we call you?
The Beck stops
Oh, yeah,
here.
it's me. Whoa, hey! Hang up! Help! He's got a gun!
Hang up!
Beck?
Don't!
I can't let you tell them where to go.
Don't! Don't!
Beck? Beck?
What the hell? I still didn't get to go to Wolf Lane, and Beck died.
On Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
That's a
Welcome
sad
back
ending.
to Radio August Treasure Hunt, sponsored
that
by
ending.
August Museum.
Good news, Munro only has one more capsule to plant.
Don't worry, you'll not be hungry for much longer.
We'll wish for a kiss this time. Or love, or whatever.
If you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
She doesn't want you to get out. She wants to eat souls.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Okay, I chose vanity by accident because I was trying to click. I let Poe question back. I kept Casper on the line. I should have got the call. I lost again. Chose paper first. And I chose to escape. But I still didn't get to see Wolf Lane. Sad face. Okay, final episode. We're going to listen to all the callers this time. Everyone still with me? Still enjoying it second time around. It's interesting to see how it differs. Well, it'll be different choices, Superboy, but you should get the effect. Hi, Leaky, got just a hair.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and
Started with a
Munro.
wish. Oh yeah, this. Cool. Let's see what I can unlock. Ah, fair enough. That's a good point.
Extraordinary.
What is your wish?
A wish, you say? Let me think.
Yes, love, fool.
I
think is
wish
achievement.
that Alice Munro never stops loving me.
Your wish is granted.
How does it work?
It's magic, isn't it?
I like this guy.
Yes, some kind of sensor.
Go on. Ask it something.
Okay. Rose, are you stuck in there?
No. Are you stuck out there?
It asks questions.
It's like it's alive.
How about this then, Rose? What's the square root of 1,296?
36.
She's confused. I'll do a reboot.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's wonderful. I'm sure August will love it.
Museums aren't what they used to be, Poe.
No. They're much rarer than ever before.
Too kind. Let me get those prizes for you.
Of course. Happy to help.
Let's call it payment for that wish.
Yes. Munro will be pleased with my wish.
Silly puppy dog.
36.
See? 36. We did really sassy Munro last time. But we should get different choices anyway.
I'm so tired. I could be watching reruns of Moonlighting right now. Treasure buried. Remind me why this is my job again?
You have smaller fingers than me, Munro, and you can get into smaller spaces.
So it's nothing to do with you having the warm, cozy studio then?
Absolutely not. How many capsules to go?
Are we getting paid for this?
It's marketing, Munro. Promoting the museum makes us look good.
I suppose any publicity is good publicity. I've got one left.
Good work, Munro. Going live in 3, 2... Welcome back, listeners. Good news. Munro only has one more capsule to plant.
That's right, Poe. I'm almost done. And then our listeners can start trying to find them.
Yes, thanks to the generosity of August Museum, you could find a buried treasure. Tell them what's in the capsules, Munro.
Only the best treasure of all, Poe. A free family ticket to August Museum.
And that's not all. One lucky capsule has a secret treasure in it, hidden by the curator himself.
I wonder what that is, Poe.
Poe!
Maybe it's a magical potion.
Oh, Poe, I wish it was. Because then it could teleport me back to the studio.
That's so sweet, Munro. I miss you too.
And teleport you back out here.
I see. Moving swiftly on. Did one of them feel different to the others, Munro?
No, not really.
Well, handle them carefully, in case they open a portal to another world.
Could do with one.
Okay then, sounds like Munro is getting a little frosty. Time for these words from our sponsors. Remember, Munro, if you speak with a smile, people know you're smiling.
I hate you. Does that sound happy?
Actually, yes, it does. You can tell what shape your mouth is in.
Dehydrated. I think I'm gonna keep this last one, Poe.
But we're supposed to be hiding all 10.
I know, but we could give it away live on air.
I suppose. Okay. Bring it back with you then.
On my way.
Welcome back, listeners. It's time to find the treasure. Get the geocaching app. Search for hashtag Poe and Munro, no spaces, and join the hunt. If you see Munro, tell her dinner's in the dog.
Because you cooked it.
I'm an exceptional cook. Munro, on the other hand, burns everything.
Like our friendship.
Sorry, Munro.
Clothes.
You know I love you, really. Let's have a little break whilst Munro gets back to the studio.
Good luck, August.
Yes, good luck.
It'd be really cool if the geocaching app actually did have hashtag Poe and Munro.
Don't worry, Rose. You'll not be hungry for much longer.
Sorry about the mood. It just felt lonely.
You're not alone, Alice. You've got me.
I don't know, do I?
Of course you do. You know how much I care for you.
And your wife?
It's complicated, you know that.
The thing is, I'm not sure it is.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I'm just tired, I guess.
What we have is special. The most special thing.
And your marriage?
It's Schrödinger's marriage. I'm simultaneously married and not married at the same time.
No, Poe, you're married. There's a piece of paper that states exactly where you are at this current point in time.
Alice, we're going live.
Let me.
3, 2...
Welcome back to Radio August Treasure Hunt, sponsored by August Museum. Earlier today, I placed 9 capsules in and around town for you lovely listeners to find, and one of them was sealed by the curator himself. Find that capsule and you'll win a hot dinner date with me, Alice Munro.
Munro, that's... What if it's a girl?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I would love that, actually.
Did you mean hot dinner as in the food is hot, or a hot date?
Well, I suppose that depends on who wins, doesn't it, Poe?
Astounding. Munro is offering a dinner date with the first person who finds the curator's capsule. Good luck, I suppose.
Oh, and spoiler alert, I wasn't that great at hiding them. Finding them should be easy.
Much like getting a date with you, then.
You could always try and find it yourself, Poe.
But I already have so much of you already, Munro.
Well, look, we have our first caller.
Hello, it's Eric. Eric Planner.
Hello, Eric. What's happening?
Oh my God. Hi, Monroe.
Hi, Eric.
I am such a big fan.
Oh, I'm doing a heart shape with my fingers, but you can't see it.
I found a capsule.
Which one?
Outside the doctor's surgery, underneath the bench.
That's one of ours. Crack it open, Eric, and let us know what's inside.
Okay.
Well, while Eric's trying to work out what he's won, tell us more about the doctor's surgery, Munro.
Okay. It's a general practice. I don't actually go there, but I'm sure it's very nice.
Where do you go?
I haven't needed to see a doctor since I got to August. I'm more of a holistic girl anyway.
Okay, let's put a pin in that then. I wonder how Eric's doing.
Eric? Eric, what did you find?
Eric?
I can't hear anything, Poe.
Maybe his phone ran out of battery.
Weird. Shall we take the next one?
Barry, are you ready?
You're live on Radio August.
I love you, Monroe.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Do I win a date?
Sure, if you find the curator's prize.
I'm at the railway crossing. I'm opening the capsule now.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Sounds like he
killed
dropped
Barry.
the phone.
I didn't even get their name.
They'll be back on in a minute.
Great. Why don't you tell us about the railway station while we wait?
Of course. August Railway Station was built in 1936 by the Thomas More Clay and Brick Company. The very first train route was between Birmingham and August and all the villages in between. It closed down about 5 years ago because, quite frankly, not many people wanted to come to August.
Did I ever say that you're a know-it-all?
Not live on air, but I'll take a compliment anywhere it's served.
Poe, I don't think caller 2's coming back.
2 in a row.
Ah, you just
If
got
we
to see
lose
yourself
3
died.
callers, that's a
That's
record.
cool. Have a great night, Barry.
Well, there is one on the line. Third time lucky? Caller, you're live on Radio August.
Hi, it's Jazz. I'm at the crossroads.
Hey, Jazz, great to meet you. Have you found a capsule?
Yep, it was by the postbox.
That's one of ours. Now, remember, once you've opened it, try not to lose battery, or get cut off, or disappear.
Got it. Opening it now.
Seriously?
This is too strange, Munro.
Life is strange, Poe.
No, something's not right.
What are you gonna do about it?
Maybe we should open the capsule we've got.
Don't jinx it. We've got a fourth caller. Let's try them.
More souls for Rachel. Rose, sorry.
Fine.
Rose.
Caller 4. You're live on Radio August.
Hi, Paul. It's Izzy.
Hello, Izzy. What's that short for?
Izzy.
Yes?
It's short for Izzy. That's my name.
Silly me. Where are you, Izzy?
I'm at the Old Well in Brierley. Is it in the bucket?
It's not in the bucket, Izzy. It is nearby, though.
All right, I'll have a look.
Please call in once you've found the capsules, not when you're in the general vicinity.
Found it!
Excellent. Now, take a look inside and tell us what you find. Izzy?
Sorry.
Oh, we thought we'd lost you.
No, the lid was stuck. I'm opening it now.
Awesome accent.
Izzy?
Izzy?
We should open our capsule, Munro.
Maybe someone's pranking us.
To what end?
I don't know.
Nope,
Caller
next
number
caller.
5, you're live on Radio August.
Hi, Munro. It's Eddie here.
Hello, Eddie here. What do you got for me?
I've got a capsule.
Which one?
It's from the telephone box on High Road.
That's one of ours, although it's not a telephone box anymore.
No, it's a defib thing.
Yeah, that's used to resuscitate people who have had heart attacks.
Good. I think I'll be having one if we go on a date.
Well, no one's found the right one yet, Eddie. That we know of.
Okay, wish me luck.
Good luck, Eddie.
Yes, good luck.
Eddie?
He sounded sweet.
Sounded?
Well, they're obviously all part of the same prank.
What if something serious is happening to them, Munro?
Maybe you could go and watch the next caller.
Or we could just open the capsule that's right in front of us.
Don't you want to see where this is all going?
To hell in a handbasket, I should imagine.
Grumpy guts.
This is on you, Munro.
I just can't stop. We've got callers.
We've got callers, Poe.
Caller 6, you're live.
Not for very long.
Hey guys, I'm Queenie.
Hi, Queenie. Where are you at?
I'm at the Mary August statue.
It's a stunning piece.
Oh, I think you're both stunning pieces.
Queenie, that's sweet. Have you found a capsule yet?
Yes, but I've been listening and I'm getting a bit worried about opening it.
The plot thickens.
Queenie, are you playing with us?
I'd like to be.
Well then, open it up.
Okay.
Another one bites the dust.
She seemed quite eager to open it.
Perhaps it is an elaborate prank after all.
Only one way to find out.
Open our capsule?
Keep taking callers.
Caller number 7.
More
Munro
songs.
is 0 for 6.
Oh, I'm not sure what that means.
Of course you don't. What's your name, caller?
It's Helena?
And have you found a capsule?
Yes, I have. I'm at Orchard Way, the Lover's Walk.
The Lover's Walk?
Monroe!
Hey, Helena. What's the Lover's Walk?
Oh, it's not really called that. It's just a nickname.
Go on.
It's just a lovely place to walk.
It's a very discreet woods, Munro, with lots of conveniently placed benches and tree stumps.
Tree stumps? To sit on? Oh, that's so rude!
What's he doing?
He's being an idiot.
Yes, I have a first degree in idiocy.
Have you opened your capsule yet, Helena?
Not yet. I'm doing it now. Just putting my phone down.
Be careful.
Godspeed.
Helena? Can you hear me?
So long, and good night.
Well, there's only 2 capsules left to find.
I still think we should open ours.
We can do that afterwards.
Exactly.
What if there's some big punchline for 9?
I don't think so, Munro, but you have the controls.
Caller 8.
Caller 8.
Hello, Monroe. I'm Arvin.
Hello, Arvin. How are you today?
Better for hearing you.
And Poe, of course.
Hello, Arvin.
Not so much Poe.
Alrighty.
I'd literally kill to go on a date with you.
That's a little eager.
How many people?
That's... sweet?
I think you're gorgeous.
Okay, then.
Shall I open the capsule now?
Yes, please do.
Okay, Monroe. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Arvin.
Yes, Arvin. Let's hope the same fate that's literally struck 7 people in a row before you somehow skips you this time.
There's no need to be like that, Poe. Arvin? Arvin?
I don't think so, sir.
I'm guessing he's opened the capsule, Monroe.
Arvin?
Arvin? Anybody there?
He's not a ghost.
How do you know?
We've only got one caller left. How did they find them so fast?
We didn't even get to find out how Arvin found his.
Maybe he just wants to be on the radio.
If this turns into a meme, we'll be taking calls like this for the rest of our lives.
Shush, Poe. Let's think.
Caller number 9.
Waha.
You're currently live on Radio August.
I just got an achievement for that.
It's Q.
Hi, Q. Congrats, you found the last capsule.
Did I?
Yes, you did. We've already had 8 callers, so you must be the last.
Wow, so is the curator prize still available?
Well, actually...
We lost a lot of those other callers. Phone line issues.
Okay, so it's still all to play for.
Absolutely. Although I'd recommend not opening the capsule and bringing it to the station first.
I'm actually at the graveyard, so that's quite a ways away.
We can wait.
Just let Q open the capsule, Poe.
Don't you want to see what
That's
happens?
the one I read for.
Just let them do their thing.
Fine. Fire away, Q. Break the capsule. And try to avoid death.
Death?
He's kidding. It's just that whenever someone's opened up a capsule so far, they've stopped talking to us.
Why would they do that?
We're kind of hoping you could tell us.
I can video call if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay, wait. I'm on 3G, so it's not gonna work out here.
A likely story.
Thanks for trying, Q. It's totally up to you whether you open your capsule or not.
Q?
Q?
We've just lost 9 people in a row mid-conversation. That's a Radio August record.
Congratulations to everyone who found a capsule.
We think.
And we'll be back on the hour with the next August update.
Until then, stay safe, August.
And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh dear.
I don't like the sound of that.
I just remembered I made a wish today.
What did you wish for?
It was trivial. I honestly can't remember.
Did it have anything to do with these capsules?
The curator did say something about the capsules being payment for the wish.
And you're telling me this now?
It just seemed like a little bit of fun at the time. The painting was talking.
You made a wish with a talking painting.
Now you're saying it, that does sound a little suspicious, doesn't it?
You
Just
think?
a tad.
Maybe I should go and see the curator again.
I want to see what's in the capsule.
Monroe, it could be dangerous.
That's my middle name, honey.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, different.
Where are we, Poe?
I don't know. But wherever we are, it looks pretty old. I wonder why we're here.
What did you wish for?
Yes.
Go on.
I wished that you'd never stop loving me.
Hello, Miss Munro, Mr. Pope. This is your wish.
Are you Rose?
Where are we?
We're here.
That's funny, Rose. Where's here?
Eniguna Pate.
Can you let us out, please?
No. You must love him forever.
Let us out, or you're getting a smack, young lady. Poe?
Don't risk it. We need to work out what's going on.
Adios, amigos.
I had to try. Sorry, Rachel. Rose.
How do we get out?
I don't think we're meant to, Alice. This is my wish.
Well, it's not my wish. How do I get out?
Maybe there's something we can use in this room.
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
More sofas. I don't know what that thing is on the... but it looks interesting. It's a shell. Oh. Okay, apparently I deselected it accidentally. That was a back. That was not clear that that was a back. I think I've selected the shell.
Do you remember Huntington Beach?
Yeah. You refused to go into the sea or take off your shoes.
And as a consequence, I got shoes full of sand.
You should take my advice more often.
Hindsight's 20/20, Munro.
Didn't see this coming.
Oops.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
What happened?
I thought if I hit you over the head, Rose would see that I didn't love you anymore and it would break the wish.
I think I see where you're coming from.
But when you crumpled to the floor, I felt so bad.
Yes, perhaps didn't think that went quite far enough through.
I'm so sorry, John. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Alice. Just let me get to my feet.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. You can stay here.
But I don't want you to fall, Poe. I'll be right behind you.
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of. You can stay here, okay?
Okay.
I think you may actually be onto something there, Munro.
I am?
The wish. We need to break it.
How do we do that?
You have got to stop loving me.
Who said I loved you anyway?
I'm being serious, Alice. If you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
So, you're just going to hurl insults at me?
Not necessarily. I can undermine our relationship pragmatically.
It's already working.
Hold that thought.
I really wanted to sing a song. There's a fruit bowl. Ooh, tarot cards?
I've started drinking again.
Ah.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Why?
Because I'm unhappy with you.
This isn't funny, John.
It's not meant to be. Alice, why can't you be more clever?
Because I swapped intelligence for modesty.
So you're not very modest either.
Funny.
Fruit bowl?
I lied about Mother's trick to get rid of memories.
That's okay. You were comforting me.
No, I just wanted you to shut up.
You're enjoying this.
Yes.
Clock, I guess. You could just try hitting her with a candlestick.
Are you a gold digger, Munro?
No. What money do you have anyway?
So you're interested in how wealthy I am?
No.
Have I ever told you how stunning you look, Munro?
Where are you going with this poem?
Just what happens when we get older.
Retirement?
Can we slap him?
I'm not sure I can love you as much when your looks go.
I know you're being mean deliberately, Poe. Please stop this.
No, this is it, Munro. Get angry. Hate me.
I do hate you bastard!
Silence! No more talking till I say. I'll kill both of you. Over and over again.
Okay, very creepy. She didn't say we can't sing! There's the achievement I just got.
She didn't say we couldn't sing.
This isn't real. It's not a thing.
Ooh, nice voice.
Hold on, I'm practicing. There's something I've been keeping in. I'm not the man you dreamed I am. There's bodies in the basement.
The basement.
I take my life before I leave my wife. There's no escaping.
You came back to creepy children, yes, Scrub, sorry. Poor Munro. That worked. Oh, I'm cold now.
What just happened?
Temperature's dropping.
I don't know. Were you?
In a painting.
Yes, we had the same dream.
Maybe there were chemicals in the capsules.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yes. That caused a joint hallucination that lasted much longer than the time we've been away.
Do you think all the capsules are the same?
Probably. You go and get the remaining capsules. I'll visit the curator.
Well, there's none left because everyone got them.
You're so mean to me.
Sorry, Munro. Let's just go quickly whilst we still can.
Right, I'm going to go visit the curator. Mainly because I'm not quite sure how you get more...
Is it possible to see the curator, please?
I am the curator.
Hello?
Did you steal some tickets yesterday?
What? No. The curator... The other curator. He gave them to me.
There is no other curator. It's just myself and Vicky, who sometimes helps at the front desk.
But then... Who was I talking to?
Not me.
The painting of the girl. That's still here, isn't it?
Painting of a girl?
Let me show you.
don't think it's there.
It was there. You've taken it down.
No, we never hang anything there. It's a doorway.
But when I came in, there was a painting.
Well, unless someone's been messing around.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm feeling pretty confused right now.
And the tickets?
Well, of course. How much do I owe you?
Hmm.
Nine residents of August have been reported missing.
And they were all listeners looking for our geocached capsules.
There may be more capsules still out there. If you find one, please don't open it and turn it into the police immediately.
In related news, a man posing as the curator of August Museum is also wanted for questioning by the police.
He's potentially dangerous, so do not approach him.
Curator Jones is described as tall, dark, and mysterious.
Sounds like you, Poe.
Don't give people the idea it was me.
Sorry. No, I can vouch for Poe's whereabouts last night. And most nights, actually.
Should we tell them what happened, Munro?
I'm not sure they're ready.
August, we think the curator spiked those museum capsules.
Just to be clear, imposter curated Jones, not actual curated Tombs.
As absurd as it sounds, the capsules he gave us seemed to contain some kind of hallucinogenic drug.
In a Wizard of Oz kind of way.
Yes. We think those capsules had the power to make people believe they were being teleported.
The drug activated when the capsule was opened.
Our capsule took us to a strange place indeed.
It was just a room, Poe.
No, Munro. I think we were in a painting.
Okay.
We were trapped.
Because you'd made a wish.
I'm not sure I want to tell them about that bit, Munro.
Why are we telling them any of it?
To stop them. Opening capsules if they ever find one.
I think they've got that now.
I'm sorry, Munro. About all the things I said.
Did you mean any of them? He said he doesn't love me anymore.
Ah, yes. Let's take a quick break now then, shall we?
They're only gonna kiss at the end of
ratings.
this one.
You can't say things like that on air.
Is that all you care about? Ratings?
No. I thought that's what you cared about. Being a star, turning Radio August into your platform.
That's not me, Poe.
I care about you. Whatever you want.
You care about me? Care.
I'm scared, Munro.
Of what?
If I take it back, if that stupid wish somehow comes true again.
That's just convenient, isn't it?
We should have stayed in that room. Just the two of us.
What about the missing people?
They're missing. The police will find them.
No, they won't, Poe. And I feel responsible. We're both responsible.
You don't know what happened. Just some delusions.
Well, I'm gonna help look. Are you coming with me? Or do you just care about Radio August?
Oh, I have to go with you.
I always
I'm sorry, I want to see if I can get at least a vaguely good ending. And I don't know if Poe's wife listens, Leaky. One would assume yes, but, you know, it's not like he's known for his subtlety, so I think they're still alive. No, maybe not.
Where to, Munro?
Adventure, Poe. Always adventure.
No, so I didn't get a kiss. Okay. Not sure how I can get a kiss, because they just kept fighting. Oh well, something to discover next time I stream this, which won't be for a while because I'm going to wait for the Xbox version to come out. But thanks again to Diavecchi Studios for the code for the Steam version of the game. That was still immensely enjoyable the second time around. And then obviously discovering new scenes, and I still have questions. Aside from the fact that why didn't I have a skip button? But that could just be because I picked something. I picked new game instead of continue, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to ask on the Discord, but either way, I mean, I've got...
Dark Knights.
With Poe and Munro.
I got a few more achievements that time. Let's have a look. Let's do a quick scan if True Steam will let me scan. Hang on, 2 seconds. So I got 7 yesterday? No. 7 on Tuesday. This time I wished with my heart. I chose the drink, which was I think a better solution. Munro talks back. Instead of giving her the finger. Chose to take all 9 calls. I fed Rose all the souls. She did ask me to. I went to see the curator with Poe because that was kind of awesome. I tried to grab Rose. I sang to outwit Rose. Maybe if I talk in spite of her, then I got a happier ending. I chose Munro. I'm sorry, I had to choose Munro. Okay, how's it scanned? Okay. Alright, so now I have 15, so I got 8 more achievements. So I played the cat sound. I destroyed the evidence. I left Poe for dead. I did a very bad job of saving Joe. I left Casper with no other choice. That was the Beck stops here. I wished for love over intellect. I made all 9 callers disappear, and I got Poe and Munro to sing a song. So, there are... Oh no, hang on, 15. Wait a minute. No, that's right. Yeah, 7 plus 8 is 15. So there are 21 achievements in all, so that's 6 I didn't get. You let Poe do the talk... I didn't do Poe. Yeah, you're going to achieve him for winning rock, paper, scissors, which is annoying. Ooh, there's a dance. Something about a whistle. It ended with a kiss. And then in touch. Cool. So, yeah, I mean, I'm fairly certain you could probably get most of those in 2 playthroughs, but what's the fun in that? There are still more scenes to discover. I'm hoping that with an Xbox version, maybe we get like a scene count, so how many of the scenes we've seen, because I'd like to try and unlock everything. So yeah, I'm not going to go to episodes because that was broken. I'm wondering if you click continue, it'll go back to episode 1. I just hit new game because it made more sense at the time. So there we go. Right, it's cooling down a little bit, which is great because it means I might be able to sleep. The plan is, it's a bank holiday weekend, so yeah, it's 26.5, but I've got 2 fans on, so I'm actually quite cool right now. Joe and Munro. Yes, that is an awesome screen. Yeah, so it's bank holiday weekend, so I might stream... I'm not going to stream Monday, because that's Ross's stream. I might stream something at the weekend. I was thinking of doing a Dr. Decker stream. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do that closer to the console release of Poe and Munro, do a proper Diavecchi week of streams or something like that. But I will be back on Tuesday. Ooh! Scruff is suggesting Overcooked 2 on Sunday. I'm definitely up for that. I would love to do some Overcooked 2. So we should be probably doing an epic co-stream for that then. That sounds awesome! I've been missing doing co-op games because obviously, you know, I'm limited. I have a couch, I have no one to co-op with, and also we're in lockdown. So that sounds awesome. I'm definitely in, Scruff. Definitely in. Ah, you traded shifts. Cool. Yeah, I'd definitely be up for that. So count me in. And Leaky too, so that's cool. Yay. So that's the plan. On Sunday, we're going to be doing Overcooked 2. Awesome. So you'll get to see us have food fights, and hopefully Scruff will not throw fish at my head, or cheese at my head, or eggs at my head, or flour at my head. But it's funny when he does. I'll be back on Tuesday with probably another ID stream. Thanks for watching, Superboy. Yeah, for another ID stream. Not sure what I will pick, but I'm sure it's going to be good. I will attempt to make a decision and maybe tweet out a schedule. I don't usually do it, but maybe I should get people excited for things, and then they can tune in if it's something they want to watch. So tune in on Sunday for an epic Overcooked 2 co-stream, and then Tuesday around about 8, might be slightly earlier depending, for an ID stream. Awesome. But for now, I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. But for now, Dark Nights with Jo and Munro. Good night.